All right. We have bladed poor old Rice, but mission accomplished. Some more nimble hats. Close. Feel a little better today? Yeah, I just came back from the doctor's office. I feel actually totally fine today. Got actual sleep for the first time in a couple days last night as well, so I feel great, honestly. So, unfortunate, the only time they could fit me in was right in the middle of my stream day, but here we are. Okay. Yes. Yes, nice to hear. Nice to hear is how I feel about that too. Where is there? Okay. Seven to 10 berserkers, huh? In a swamp. Okay. Thanks, Sir Orange. I am feeling quite a bit better. Oh, I put the wrong fucking head armor on. Rip. Okay. Yes, Rice finally met his end. Too bad, too. Rice did, I mean, not really too bad. I mean, we wanted Rice dead, but, like, Rice did a really good job this campaign. Thanks, Nipple. That is a lot of stunning. So if you guys could cease and desist the stunning, that would be great. Tired, filthy. Alright. Not quite sure what that means here. Hey guys, yeah, sorry for the late start. Doctor's appointment this morning, the only time they could fit me in. Seems to have gone just fine. I feel absolutely fine today, which is always how it is. By the time you've been sick long enough that you bother to schedule a fucking doctor's appointment, you're always either about to die or about to fully recover. There's no in between. So here we are. I guess that's the optimal outcome of those particular ones. So stress or cancer, they said stay away from Twitch chat. It's only bad for your mental health. Drink lots of water. You know, the standard doctor things. Are you not peeing clear? If not, immediately drink water until that happens, until you are equally balanced, water in, water out, for any given time frame. So they ask you about your alcohol consumption, make concerned frowny noises, but don't say anything. The standard whole doctor treatment. How often do you drink? Not enough. What? You just end up with some bizarre. So bizarre going to these places. All right, levels. 2 levels. Triple P. 48 melee defense. How many fights is this? 1. Okay. Do doctors have undecipherable handwriting in the US? Yes, they do. Although everything is on computers these days, so that's perhaps a little bit better. What did we end up doing with this guy? Not a whole lot. Kind of tempted just to run the resolve. It's a lot of resolve. It's not the particularly heavy armor either. Where's our heavier armor? Yeah, except for the hospital bill. Thankfully, I did not go into a hospital. That was the issue, right? I'm going into I haven't gone to a doctor's office since I've been in this area, so it was the first visit stuff. Because, I mean, they essentially answered a question. Is there a gastrointestinal bug going around? Yes. Well, if you just answered that fucking question on the phone, I wouldn't have gone in at all. I could have just waited it out. But anyway, here we are. Survived. back to Battle Brothers for a couple hours today. We'll do our Celesta promotion tomorrow. Actually, really looking forward to that. Had a lot of fun with that game. Looking forward to seeing what the newest expansion is. A bunch of new backgrounds, races, classes. Anyways, all the things that I thought Celesta needed some work on seem to have been updated. So I'm kind of looking forward to that tomorrow. Do we want 4 resolve? We're at 57 now, and we have not done 5 arena fights. Although we may not end up doing 5 arena fights. We'll see. Or do we want 3 more stamina? I guess it's stamina. Okay. This is Killing Frenzy and Berserk. Shmuko leveled. Okay. All right. Lots of hugs from Nobu. Good, good. I don't know what they're for, but we'll take them. Take all such things on the stream. All right. Check this little area. I want to find the fucking Kraken. Not because I want to do the Kraken, but I want to find some goals to end this run. And those goals were like, get some people, but that goal doesn't seem obtainable this run. So we're going to do other things instead. Looks like a big undead track. We're out of tools. Did I know we were out of tools? I don't think I did. Okay. Why have we not upgraded our cart? Sure, I have lots of good reasons for it. $14 nomads. Mm-hmm. $230 for 10. There's no way that's our heaviest helm. Okay. Do I have mods on? There's plenty of mods in my channel. What are you looking to accomplish? $268 there. Okay. Oh, why didn't we cart before this fight? Also, why is my nimble guy wearing a 300 helm? Small mistakes. Also, my archer still can't see a fucking thing because of this hat, which gives him like minus 5,000 range. All right, we got to fix a little bit of gear after this, chat. Still waking up? Yeah, that's right. Waking up, that's what we'll call it. I feel like the guy with the 300 helm is overreacting. He's like, I got hit in the head once, 300 armor. Like, dude, that doesn't work for you. I'm sure it will be fine. Am I feeling better today? Yeah. Feeling a lot better, thanks. You just double stunned my team? What an unreasonable attack that was. Of course they stunned the guy who's stun immune. Do we ever resist this? Am I just insane to think he's resisted like 1 in 100 of those attacks? You might be in the easy rock armor right now because I forgot to take it off at the end of the last fight, Nobu. Yeah. What of it? Don't get any ideas. Why not keep a tracker from now on? A tracker? What the hell is a tracker? I don't know if I have any daggers equipped. I do. Somewhat. Kinda. I'm pretty sure I have a dagger there. Should have swapped. If only we had upgraded a cart. All right. Get there, get there, get there. Good. All right. Rated. We have Hamdan the Scorpion and a sellsword here. All right. Buying at 19. All right. Everyone looked at the fame bow. It's a fucking fame goblin bow. What am I supposed to do with it? It just doesn't do anything. Let's take a look at these guys. Triple melee defense, HP. Too bad no attack, anything. Sure-footed. Again, all just ranged attack stars for no reason. Got a caravan hand. Alright, so it's entirely useless. No surprises there. Nomads have good range attack. Nope. Anything else? I know, shit rolls again. Shit rolls again. Hedge Knight. Dude, the Hedge Knight was brutal last time. Is that where we're running? I haven't found the stupid Kraken on the seed yet. Why I'm getting a little concerned about it, honestly. I think I just said yes to a Hedge Knight fight. I'm not sure I wish to do that, but oh well. Alright, what are we bringing? Also, why do I have no armor that's repaired? Okay, let's try to get this guy in reasonable gear again. Cycle all the brothers that were restock in 2 days. Alright, we do want Care Bear in this fight. Seeing as he's at... Oh, he's at 5. Do we want Care Bear at this fight? I don't actually know now. Alright, people who are not at 5 who would like to be at 5. Smooko almost certainly needs resolve. Triple P is designed to be building resolve as well, especially with Pessimist. Seems like an important one, especially since I didn't take that last resolve roll. D-Machine's fine. Choji Booty's already fine. I haven't started there. Patatol doesn't have any either. Culturelli at 3. It seems like another one we'd like. Anyone else with any? Nobu has none. She's the banner. Presumably some would be helpful on her. Okay. So actually we're kind of open to whatever the third piece is here. I generally Strange Mushroom him in the fights that it really matters for that. Care Bear's at 5. Could be our banner. Level up here. Nimble there. Sadly, this brother is not long for this world. Not enough stat points. An attack. Thanks, stop Flunsy. I'm feeling quite a bit better. Yep, thanks. Okay. Maybe we could start with Dean. Start with Nobu. Not sure I have any fucking nimble armors left right now. And if I recall correctly, this is the Cheater Hedge Knight, right? Just make another one, Warren Mail one here. All right. See how it goes. All right. Easy, indeed. Okay. We need tools. All right. He's not a champ, he just has stupid stats. Correct. He's got something. No, it's something weird too. It's not proper just stats, right? Wow, don't they have like additional penetration values too? Like when they hit you harder than they ought to hit you for some reason. Yeah. All right, we need to get some recruitment going. I need to start thinking about some of these locations. I've been putting off thinking about the late game locations till we have late game brothers, but we don't seem to be getting late game brothers. So part of me is kind of like, man, we should do this. I also need tools. Maybe we teleport up there and go there first. Adventurous Noble. Wow, triple resolve, melee skill, extra fatigue. Is that a Nobu upgrade? Is that a late game banner? Kind of feels like a late game banner. See how they rolled? Expensive. I really like the idea of late game banners, but I just kind of feel like I need late game anything on these characters. All right, so what do we get here? Middle rolled our attack roll. Middle rolled our melee defense roll. Negative range defense by a lot. Min rolled the fucking resolve. High rolled, no, low rolled fatigues. Remember we have plus 10. Mid rolled HP. I mean, what does that work out to be though? This is what? Guaranteed 4. It's between 4 and 5. So 4.5, 10 times. 445 is 92. 92 with 25% modifier. So what is that? 92 is 46 is 23. So it's 95 and 23. 95 and 23, is that right? Yeah. So it's 118. Okay. 115 then. Which is pretty good. Is this higher? What am I missing? I'm missing something. It's too bad they missed. I mean, their attack rolls are going to be, let's see, 85 here. This is going to be 3 guaranteed. This is going to be 92. The sash, that's right. Thanks. So they're going to be very comparable levels of that. The issue is, do I want to level an expensive? I mean, the rest of this wasn't great. I actually think, I mean, this is the thing with the Anatomist potions, right? It's taken forever to figure out kind of how they actually, where they're actually good. I think our arrow catcher doesn't really catch arrows, and I think the problem is the Ancient Honor Guard potion, which is just, I don't think they get targeted. So I think what I would do in the future is I would fucking put the Ancient Undead potion on the banner in case they want to shoot it. Yeah. Well, Nobu doesn't have arena stats either, so it's not really worth comparing like that. That's her first arena fight. But, I mean, the issues are going to be Stam. I mean, Nobu's... Which one weighs anything? And she's at 113 fatigue right now after full levels, which is super low. And it is the problem with her as a unit right now. Everything else about her is fine. This guy's at 108 before starting. I'm a little unexcited how low I mean, this is essentially the lowest that he can roll on his resolve, which is kind of a kick in the nuts. But it will have guaranteed growth out of it. Who knows? Who knows? I think we're going to level it. Can I get a name from the roster, please? I know, he low wrote everything. Okay. Wild Wireless. Might be better as a DPS frontliner. 28 is really, really low melee defense. Okay. Shiny hat back. Nope. All right. So we will be leveling him, which is fine. Not exactly what you're hoping for, but something. This is interesting. I need to see some stats on those maces. So I've got a shiny mace there. We've got a mace right there. So this is, or an axe, 8100, 4150. 8100. Wait, is this not? This is not an axe. This is a polearm. 55 to 85. That's a really fucking big damage roll. 40% ignore. It's a really nice polearm, man. Oh, it's a range axe? No, this is a polearm. It's not a range axe at all. That's a really high damage polearm. It's pretty, it rolled really nicely. It's only 9k, man. Alright, let's also look at this mace. Yeah, we're gonna pick that up, and we probably are gonna build a dedicated backliner. which is a little bit awkward. I wish I'd seen that before I assigned 2 resolve rolls on Wild Walrus. But we'll see. Okay. And then what's this going? So this is also a one-handed. It's interesting because one-handed maces are probably the best duelist weapon out if there weren't orc weapons in the game, but there are, because the damage types. This damage type is very good, by and large. 43 to 67. So it has a damage roll. 4110, 4135. Max fatigue minus 10. I don't really know how to make sense of that. It's got extra durability, extra damage, extra effectiveness versus armor. Is that useful? I think we're buying them both. I don't know if what I do with it is the issue. Like, maybe one-handed maces. We don't really have any duelist builds right now. Pair it with crippling. We've tried so many one-handed duelist builds in our life that aren't orc, and we're never excited by them, right? Is it worth it to buy epics if you can afford it? And they're good. The answer is yes. Can't work as a tank weapon. It's really not kind of what tanks do, right? I mean, I don't even understand the question, really. I mean, think about what the tank does. If you have a very tanky guy who's also very accurate, he's not a tank, he's a damage dealer. So a tank is like a low accuracy, very tanky guy. But what the fuck am I putting a mace on him for then? How is that helpful? So I don't even understand the question. So what the hell would we do with it? I mean, obviously we build a mace duelist. The mace duelist is useful everywhere, really. I mean, the mace damage type is good. Mace on a mega can help because stun to survive more. No, not particularly reasonable. %100% stun. No, it's 100% stun. I mean, like, chat, come on now. Really? All right, what are you stunning? You're stunning targets that are really important to not have them deal damage to you. All right, you want to put that on a low accuracy or a high accuracy, brother? Really? You guys want to go low accuracy? What? Like, all the things you want to stun can't be stunned. And if you did want to stun, and you were going to spend the stamina to roll on a stun, you'd want to hit that stun, because it's a lot of fucking stamina to stun. So we aren't doing any of those things. This weapon would be about just getting the mace wounds in, right? The bludgeoning damage. And to be fair, orcs can't give you bludgeoning damage one-handers. Tempted to buy it just to see what we can do with it. I mean, we're playing the weird game here. Anyone know if the editor can be used to remove potions? I would like to remove the Hex potion and the subdermal stitching potion off of Schmuckel. It's just an anti-skeleton weapon. Nah, mace duelists are okay. The wounds that maces do are pretty good. I don't know if we have any. Actually, I'm gonna buy it. It looks interesting. Can't it be used as a throwing mace? Only if you're very frustrated. Only if your mood level is below like 20%. Okay. Get BB edit, we'll do it. Okay. All right, we bought it. It probably isn't worth, but it looks kind of cool. Okay. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with it, but we'll figure it out. I mean, I think this was being built for an initiative duelist. I assumed it was going to be fencing, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's one-handed mace till we replace it kind of deal. What are some tips for fighting lindworms? Don't get hit. What would you say is a sweet spot for starting equipping two-handed weapons? The sweet spot? Based on, what do you mean, the sweet spot? Like time of the campaign? Like stats? Enemy types? When you get them? Like, what are you asking? Okay. Don't get hit, got it? Nice. I mean, you can watch any of my guide videos on how to kill any specific enemy type. Lindworms are in there. Lindworms are nastier than they were when I made the guide video, but the same general process applies. If you aren't AoE suppressing them with fucking overpower, then you have to tank them, and you need to tank them with people who don't get hit very often because they hit like absolute goddamn trucks. Okay. All right, I bought a very expensive mace. Maybe we'll use that at some point. All right, where are we going? Here first? Sure. Next place is over there. Okay. Have a character in your roster with 3-star talents at 3 different attributes. Anyone remember our peddlers? Does our peddler have 3 attributes at 3 stars? I don't remember. Should have a look. No. That's not our peddler. Where is our peddler? Our peddler's here. No, just the one. Okay. 3 3-star attributes. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright. Our monk. No, not our monk. Someone thought they cured dumb. But he didn't. Alright, we're gonna fight this. Not because I wish to fight something dumb like this, but we have a head mission right now. We're not gonna bring him. We are gonna bring him. I'm sure people's armor needs changing. It's fucking zombies though, it's so hard to care. Okay. So nothing good should be worn because we don't want to break it for a real fight later. Your hat. I mean, doesn't seem like your hat. Seems a lot like not your hat, in fact. Okay. No, don't. Ah, stupid undead running off. All right, we're gonna have to take 2 undead fights now because of this. Was your hat? You were borrowing it. It was never technically yours. Someone had loaned it to you, and you had to return it. I don't know why I'm sitting here like I'm gonna do. I don't care, zombies. Come closer. What are late game brothers? There's no upwards limit to what you want for late game brothers. Depending how late in the game you play, you'll get a bazillion veteran levels too. It just depends. What you're looking for are people with very high potential for stats. What are high stats? Well, again, you can look at the build thing that I made for you that shows you all the ranges that I'm roughly looking at when I say that. Urtak was heavily inspired by this game, if I understand correctly. Oh, we're not here because this is a fun fight. It's a dull fight for sure, and it's going to be an easy fight, and it has no gear for us, but we are running a mission that pays us based on the number of heads we killed, and we'd like to get that out of the way so we can move on. That was a lot of resurrections. Looks like chat telling me about duelist builds right now. Sounds almost exactly the same. Double heads for res. I don't think so, although that would be fun. I haven't played Urtak in a long time either. Kind of curious as well. Thanks, WoW. It's not going to screw up the lifetime stat mods that I haven't been paying any attention to whatsoever. Gotcha. Okay, so heads accomplished. Where do we have to go back? We have to go east. Sure. which is... Don't really want to pay those prices, but I need tools, so sure, let's go get paid. We just need background so badly. I know, it's all fucking farmhands everywhere. I don't even like farmhands at the moment. Where is our Kraken? Close to another camp. We're at max camp followers right now. Oh, this bounty hunter seems like it's scamming us daily. All it does is add more annoying goblins to my fights. Well, I mean, there's so much we could do here, right? All right, I'll lay it out as some options for you all. So, I mean, we could just be done this campaign. I mean, we're out of... How do I say this? We've accomplished a lot of the things that I find fun in this campaign, although we have not touched any of the legendary locations here. We seem to have stalled out pretty hard here in terms of the quality of the late game brothers we're picking up. Now, we've got a good team, but our good team is like 11 or like 10 people, and I can't seem to ever quite flesh it out to 12. This is still strong enough we could do some of those locations. We expect losses if that's the case, but that's okay. We can go take losses on some famed locations. I kind of wanted to see the late game potions, but I'm kind of annoyed how they worked out. We still don't have what I would consider a really great duelist build, so we're sitting on some potions that we'd like for a duelist. And I also, although we did get a good fencer, and we also don't really, the arrow catcher really didn't work because they refused to shoot him when I want them to shoot him. So, I mean, we never really got a second archer. Like, I like this campaign, and the thing I really don't want to give up on this campaign is I'm really impressed with this weapon. This weapon's been really good. I'm kind of curious what another fencer looks like, and we just picked up more fun weapons too. It's not like we don't have good damage, but I don't know what to do. We could go try monolith maybe. I mean, what are our options, or rather, who are our people? Nobody's a little squishy for monolith. The necro savants are going to be a bitch for that, but we might be able to do it. Struggling with mediocre bros, 9% of the fun. Well, sure, but it's more like what next, right? Because normally what you do when you have mediocre bros that have gotten you to the late game where you're pretty dominant, and we're in a dominant position, it's going to take a lot to wipe our team. You know, like we could overcommit to some bad orc fights, and that would probably we'd probably still win the orc fight and lose some people kind of deal. So what would break this run? We'd have to repeatedly take really bad fights again and again and again to kill our people off. But how would we get stronger from this position? We would go recruit better backgrounds, and we've not been able to recruit better backgrounds for a long time now. We're just not finding them. So could do some legendary locations. I'm not sure what the advantage of doing legendary locations are. It's just like, I don't even know. It's like, it's a reputation, like your own like internal representation of I'm fighting the hardest stuff in the game kind of stuff. And we could, but I'd rather do that with better people. I don't know. So I like the orc and chosen fights. Those are my favorite fights in the game. And the large nomad fights are okay too. So we could go do some of those. We could start trying to take, I mean, again, it could just be locations. What location would we want to do first? Probably monolith with this group, right? Restart the cultist run, maybe. No, we've found some Shrats and Hedge Knights in this run. I don't think it's missing anything. It might be missing Kraken, that's still possible, but there's spots we haven't found yet. No warring factions. What kind of question is that? I wouldn't mind. I mean, the problem is all the builds I'm interested in Anatomists is we have no doubt in our mind that the very late game is dominated by the Anatomists, right? Because those potions are going to start paying off in the long term. But the thing I like about the Anatomist potions is probably ways to accelerate the early game too. But we're way past the early game. We haven't accelerated shit, right? Yeah, it would be a good idea, WoW, to try the Kraken. So maybe we go look for Kraken. Maybe that's one of the goals we do here. Take some more work fights. Maybe consider... All right. So we should go give ourselves one more chance at hitting some Hedge Knights and then go diving into the wilds again. So let's go up here. You guys want to fight a random orc fight in the middle of nowhere? I mean, I guess we could. Okay. Alright, I should look at gear too. We're in kind of budget gear at the moment. I'm kind of off of this run. I'm looking for reasons to continue it. I mean, the thing about Battle Brothers is you have you can play as long as you want, but at some point you go, why am I continuing this run? So I like to have goals for when I move forward in my runs, like why I would want to continue. What's this guy doing? He's just a nimble damage dealer. With 75 attack, that's right. Okay. How's the flail build performing? It does what you would want from a flail. You wouldn't want it in its late game. Without a famed flail, I don't want to run that build, to go out of my way to run that build. However, it's been decent for what it's supposed to do, which is get past shields. It's very good versus Ancient Undead. It's fine versus Nomads and Brigands. It's kind of useless versus everybody else. I don't feel like moving. I should try... the comment in chat is fucking hilarious. Vanilla's too easy. Well, vanilla is as easy or as hard as you make it, depending on how you push yourself. You should try Legends with Perk Trees Reworked, which is another mod almost the size of Legends itself. What you're telling me is I should just play an entirely different game using Battle Brothers models because you love the way that the Battle Brothers models look? Okay. I don't think I will be doing that, but it's a weird idea. Don't really want to get this guy decapped. All right, all the orcs dead.